Hello and good afternoon to you all. You join us for this T20 match between New Zealand and Australia. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Ali. We go out to the middle now. Big decision coming up.
Despite the conditions, the captain's asking the openers to pad up. Might be a costly decision. The bowlers will fancy their chances of early wickets.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. Cummins to get us underway. Nice to see some pace first up. This new ball should give some movement early and make the batter's life difficult. Doesn't beat the infield. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. Edged it. End of the over. New Zealand are 2 for none.
End of the first. Not many runs off it. A good start by the bowlers.
Hazelwood, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the grandstand end. Square cut, finds point, no run.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Straight to the fielder. Huge edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edged. That's a confident appeal. Oh, that's just outrageous.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Zampa, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Onto that early, that could be 4.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Was quick onto that in the infield. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Gone! Played all around that one. What a delivery.
An innings that promised much, and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Swept away but finds the fielder. Zampa finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved. Hazelwood from the grandstand end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Massive outside edge. Seifert taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Big edge. 3 added in that over. New Zealand, 16 for 2.
4 down, and it feels like they're stuck in first gear at the moment. Need to go up a notch soon.
It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. Great commitment. Great shot, flicked away in the air, and that's 4 more runs to the scoreboard.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. And deep point holds on to an easy catch. Didn't have to move much at all. Cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Cummins back on now. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Oh, outside edge. It'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. Phillips has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Bit of shape on the way through. Phillips happy just to watch it go by.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Huge edge. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Zampa from the pavilion end. Out. Good catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Good shot, a beauty. End of the over, 3 off it. New Zealand, a 30 for 4.
They just haven't got going, have they? It's been a great bowling performance, though.
Beats the field with a great shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. New Zealand weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over. Goes over the top with that shot. Doesn't beat the infield. Finds the edge. They've gone up here. Gone. Fine catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Zampa will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. Abbott coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Edged. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Straight to the fielder.
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Couldn't get it through the field. The end of another tidy over. Good to see the pressure starting to build on the batters.
They just haven't got going, have they? It's been a great bowling performance, though.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Not tempted to play it, that one. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Abbott from the grandstand end. Gone, knocked him over. Just too much pace there.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Misses everything. Can't get that outside the ring field. No. Terrible shot. Abbott getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters. Bowling fielders look really confident. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum.
It's been good bowling. Batters just haven't adjusted to the conditions tonight.
Deflects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Nearly gets the edge. Abbott with a great delivery there. Wow, that's missed a lot. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. End of the over. 2 runs added. New Zealand are 47 for 7. Green from the pavilion end.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Australia with a massive shout. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Beats the field with a great shot. End of the over. 8 off it. New Zealand are 55 for 7. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the grandstand end. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over. Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Over. New Zealand, a 67 for 7.
It's been good bowling. Batters just haven't adjusted to the conditions tonight.
Hazelwood coming back into the attack. Doesn't beat the infield. Bowled him, straight through, good swing coming back in.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Got that away nicely. End of the over, 5 off it. New Zealand, a 72 for 8. Marsh from the grandstand end. Perfectly timed. That's gone. Nice simple catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it would be moving to a big, big score, but it's not to be.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Couldn't get it through the field. Trouble! Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Marsh has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. New Zealand weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over.
They've been pegged back to the point of scoring at a sort of test match rate. Extremely well bowled.
Marsh to wrap up the innings. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. No, no, no. Terrible shot.
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Perfectly timed.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. And the innings comes to an end. Australia will need 95 runs. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find something to make up for the rest of the batting team's failures.
Here we go. First ball.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Drilled that one away. Great shot through the gap. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, 4 off it. Australia are 4 for none. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Was quick onto that in the infield. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Marsh waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Edged. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Australia, 15 for none.
With 2 down, they're already ahead of the required run rate quite easily early on.
Southey from the pavilion end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Perfectly timed.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one. What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary.
Marsh has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Square cut, finds point, no run. Straight to the fielder. 5 runs added in the over. Australia 20 for none. Milne coming into the attack from the grandstand end. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Oh my, that's racing away.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Lovely shot, got back quickly and finds the gap.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
Southey, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Over, Australia 33 for none.
That's 4 overs down in the power play, and they've batted really well. Good running and shot making sees them ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. And caught. That's just superb. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Ferguson, coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Doesn't beat the infield. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Couldn't get it through the field. Oh, the batter couldn't get out of the way. Ouch. Inglis ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Smacks that away through the gap.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You really can't bowl like that. It got what it deserved.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Ferguson has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
New Zealand can now have 5 fielders outside the circle.
Sodhi from the pavilion end. Swept away but finds the fielder. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle. Five runs added in the over. Australia 50 for 1. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Square cut, finds point, no run. Cuts that off well in the infield. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Power and precision in that shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
9 runs out of there. Australia are 59 for 1. Edged it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Gets that away.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? Beats the field with a great shot. Sodhi straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Can't get that outside the ring field. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Santner, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the grandstand end. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Was quick onto that in the infield. Goes over the top with that shot. Got that away nicely. Five runs added in the over. Australia are 76 for 2. Smacks that away through the gap.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over, 10 runs from it. Australia are 86 for 2. Milne back into the attack. Perfectly timed.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but it doesn't matter.
Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance. Straight to the fielder. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Gone. Great catch. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Great innings comes to an end. Brilliant scoring and a very entertaining performance, but got to go back to the pavilion now.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength.
Fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, smashes it away. This was one of the easiest wins at this level of cricket you are ever likely to see. A class above.
Well, there's only one team really in it today. An exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. Hope to see you again very soon.